Welcome back to a brand new season of Rip It Up. Every renovation teaches you something, but it's only after you've lived through the dust, the delays and the decisions, and then done it again like me, that the real lessons appear. This season, we're revisiting our biggest renovation topics, not with theory, not with optimism, but with hindsight. Process, planning, lighting, kitchens, bathroom, windows, what worked, what didn't, and what we'd never do the same way again. This is What We Wish We Knew Then.
Welcome back to the podcast. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Jen.
For the week that's in it, you had the brilliant idea, I love this, of doing an A to Z of Irish suppliers to go with our St. Paddy's celebrations. So let's crack into it. 26 letters in the alphabet. We're going to do a full rundown.
Yeah, we even got X. Like,
this is hard to cut down. We're actually quite, I wouldn't say necessarily spoiled, but there's some great interiors and homeware shops and suppliers in Ireland.
And I think we all have good intentions, right, when we're renovating, like wanting to use Irish suppliers, but sometimes it's hard to know all of them if you haven't done a renovation before. So these are ones that are more or less all, I would say, tried and tested. There's a couple of them we're not 100%, but we have it under good authority that they're good.
Yeah, there's a few letters in the alphabet that are underutilised when it comes to naming furniture.
And F seems to be a very popular one.
Yeah, we have a clear favourite there though. And then we're both in Dublin and we both renovated our houses in Dublin. So the list is maybe a little bit Dublin centric, but we have tried to keep it as broad as possible. And I think almost everywhere we have at least has online presence so that you can shop online. So, okay, crack on. Do you want to start?
Yeah. So a local one to both of us, April and the Bear.
April and the Bear, I love it. Do
Yeah.
you know what I love it for is, so I actually really want to give a shout out as well, because April and the Bear, you might pop in and think like, oh, there's lovely bits and pieces for homewares. They have an amazing design studio as well. There's an interior designer that works in there called Emma. She is fantastic. I really recommend it. So a lot of time, there's a lot of great interior designers around Ireland, but you may not know that April and the Bear studio is one of them. And if you're looking for someone, check out Emma. She's amazing.
Yeah. And Siobhan Lamb, that is the creative director there, is also on Home of the Year. So we have a little bit of a link there.
And she has excellent taste. She is pretty great. So yeah, April and the Bear, amazing.
So B.
Browsers in Limerick.
Yeah.
It's an institution. They have amazing stuff. They were nearly kind of pioneers of working with someone like really incredible brands that we just don't really see that often in Ireland. They've gorgeous bits and pieces, and that of course is home of Jerry Designs. Who
can't go wrong there
from Instagram. Yeah, no going wrong with Jerry O'Toole. So Browsers in Limerick, if you're around that area, very 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 worth
fantastic. Next one, where I got my dining table and other bits, and was very local to me until they closed the local store. And they have a bigger one now in Finline in the Longwell Road, is CA Design. I love CA Design. I love everything in CA Design. I think I'd kit my whole house out if I could afford it in CA Design.
Yeah, they have amazing taste. They have really good quality, great service. Very, very well worth checking out.
If you like mid-century, this is where you have to go.
Yeah, and I do.
Yeah.
D, you've worked with recently.
Yes, Des Kelly. I have both my mattresses, my guest room and my master bedroom are Des Kelly, and the M Lily mattresses. I love them. And also I did all my carpets up my stairs, my attic stairs, and in my master bedroom in the fibre range from Des Kelly as well.
Yeah.
And I think personally for carpets, and actually I've used their wood flooring a bit as well for clients and stuff. Really good to deal with. An unbelievable selection of carpets.
Yeah, and I used them a little bit for furnishing as well in a recent project, and their service was fantastic. Delighted with them.
Yeah. The next one, I've also dealt with them recently actually, is Easy Living Furniture. Now I got all my dining chairs and my dining bench from Easy Living Furniture this time. My husband was very prescriptive that the dining chairs had to be comfortable, so I wasn't getting away with the fully timber dining chair. But I found these in Easy Living Furniture, and I just thought that they had the best selection of dining chairs I'd seen that have some sort of like semi-upholstered kind of comfortable seat in them. So that's my recommendation if you're looking for dining. But they have everything, but dining chairs in particular, I thought they were very good.
Okay, F. There's so many we could put in F, but like there's a clear
winner here.
Finline Furniture, lads. Where would you be going? Like they are the best. The quality is second to none. They will make any couch in any size, in any fabric. Their customer service is phenomenal. Their styles are unreal. The fabric range they have themselves is amazing. And they're all over the country. So
yeah, all over the country,
it's
exactly.
all Irish made as well. Like all their factories, everything is made in Ireland.
Yeah, and the level of customization here, I just think can't be beaten. Every time I work with a client, I'm always like, just go into Finline, look at the shapes you like, and then we can talk about fabrics and filling and everything afterwards, because you can customize so much that, I don't know, you have to find something that suits you, I think.
And they know furniture backwards. Like, just go in and be like, this is what I have. This is the space I have available to me. Because like, I got unreal tips there. I went in and like, I want an L-shaped couch. I want your yellow L-shaped couch. And they're like, okay, but for the space you have, you're way better off getting a separate storage ottoman. And I am, because now I have both because that can turn into an L-shaped couch. Yeah. And the same for my sofa bed. I always say this, but it was such a great tip. They made the sofa bed without the arms on either side, because in a spare room, you don't need a sofa with arms on it. And it just meant I could have a much bigger mattress. And it was a really great tip. Delighted. Yeah.
So on to G then, going down the country to Tullamore and Grove Home. They have literally everything in interiors, lighting, everything, furniture. They do bits for kitchens, everything. So like, they have a lovely selection, and they have a really good selection and catalogue online as well, if you can't get down to the actual store. But really good one for just across the board home furnishings, I think. Yeah.
There's something about towns in the Midlands that is just like Navan. What is going on in Navan? There's just so many like furniture and homewares. I know that's not where Grove Home is, but just
I know. I think it's just space for these huge units that you need sometimes in homewares. They kind of are better than Dublin City, because like it's so expensive to rent places here, I would say. Yeah. But yeah, there is a bit of a treasure trove. But the Grove Home is lovely. Lovely. And if you haven't checked it out on their Instagram is really good as well, or online.
Great. Okay, H, an absolute clear winner.
This is my near-ish, like it's my most recent flooring kind of, I just suppose, dealing is my own floor downstairs. I got a kind of a custom parquet floor from Havwoods. I think if you have...
You said that you would marry if you could.
Oh, yeah.
You feel that strongly about it.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with it, actually. No, but this floor, I think if you have a particular floor in your mind, or something you wanted something different that you haven't seen somewhere else, I would go to Havwoods, because you can get kind of any pattern or whatever and any finish or colour and all that as well. So you can customise, kind of like Finline and couches, but you can go to Havwoods and do the same with flooring. You know, change the stains, change the oils, change the varnish, whatever you want to do, change the patterns. And I just think they have such a good selection. So I am utterly obsessed with my wood floor from Havwoods.
Did they install yours as well? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And they were they were unbelievably professional, the fitters and everything, you know, so particular and so like, well, I should hope so, because my floor was pricey enough, but like they were so particular, but I'm just obsessed with it. It's perfect.
Yeah,
it's literally perfect.
Beautiful. It's so different and it's just fab. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, Industry and Co. They're on South William Street in Dublin. Or is it South William Street or Drury Street? I always get those two mixed up. But anyway, that area. And they have, again, like just bits. They have really nice little bits of lighting sometimes. They're unreal for gifts, because you often do need to get like gifts for someone when they're moving at home. And also, this isn't but they have a sister shop called, is it Stork?
The baby
kids.
One.
Oh my God, it's fab. I get all my presents for my godchildren in there. Like they just have gorgeous stuff. But yeah, Industry, whoever is the buyer for Industry, they just have amazing taste.
Industry had cool like interiors and home furnishings and everything before there were any other cool shops in Ireland. I think they're just such an institution. They've been around for so long, and I just think like it's always one of those places that you come out with something, even though you might not have had a plan to.
You can't wander in and then just leave
so
empty-handed.
Nice. Yeah,
and they've really good books. Like I love that. Like really nice. Like cookbooks, recipe books, design books, table books. I love that as a thing in a house.
It's a great one. I love Industry. I absolutely love it. So Jam Art, if you're looking for prints, Irish artists, all that kind of stuff, I love Jam Art Factory.
Beautiful. They're just I actually have so many. Anyone who's watching on YouTube, like a bunch of the prints behind me came from there, and I also swap them out quite regularly. Yeah. And that is just my go-to. I love it, Jam Art.
Yeah, I love it. And they've really funny prints as well. They're always nice presents for like big birthdays or something for someone. There's always something that will suit someone's personality, I think.
Yeah, agreed. And everybody, like getting a print is, you'll always find somewhere to put it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
such a
yeah.
good present.
Yeah, love them.
Kay, one of my favourite ways to spend an afternoon, Kilkenny Architectural Salvage. Oh my God, like
Obsessed.
you can't go in with something specific in mind, right? You have to be just open for a browse and a wander. But if you are, just pop down. Just pop down for an afternoon. You don't know what you'd walk away with.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
And I always find like architectural salvage in general, like you just get such good quality stuff for a steal.
Yeah.
If you're willing sometimes to put in a little bit of kind of restoration work or effort or whatever, I just think it's so worth it.
Yeah, it's a great one.
And L, I put in L. Now, I haven't actually dealt with loft style directly, but I follow them on Instagram and I'm obsessed with, if you want internal crittle doors or steel doors, like both sliding ones, like hinged ones, everything. And their Instagram is gorgeous. So loft style is a really good one if you're thinking about putting in kind of internal steel doors.
We've recommended these guys before, Mullen Lighting, because we're obsessed with lighting and we're not spoiled in Ireland. There's some great places, but we're not overrun with great lighting stores in Ireland. So the good ones are especially valuable.
Yeah.
So Mullen Lighting, they have an amazing range. They have really good service. Online is really easy to use just to get inspiration and browse by room, etc. So definitely recommend.
Absolutely, yeah. And love, again, the kind of level of customization here. If you need kind of a statement or kind of a focal piece light in your house, Mullen can kind of customize stuff, which is really cool. And what am I, like talking about browsing places where I don't need to buy stuff? Newbridge Fabric Outlet. Like, if I'm passing there, I'm in Newbridge for any reason, I'm going in there, and I'll usually leave with a few meters of fabric that I mightn't even have a plan for yet. But you know, it's €5 a meter. Like, or is it gone up to 6 recently? Anyway, it's €5 or €6 a meter for any fabric in the whole place. You'll find something you love.
Out of this world, like I don't know how.
There's literally thousands, if not tens of thousands, of rolls of fabric there. Like you could be there all day easily, and they also have services to make curtains and stuff like that as well. So definitely pop in there, and I think you'll get curtains made there for a fraction of the cost you'll buy curtains anywhere else.
And so nice, and like cushion covers. You know, if you're just looking for like the perfect cushions to go with your interiors, or like I don't know, anything that just need like bench seating cover, anything like that just needs to be, or you're reupholstering dining chairs that you picked up in the salvage yard. I don't know. They're amazing. Total favourite for both of us, Oriana B. We just love them. They have amazing style, female owned, Irish business, fantastic range of interiors and accessories and furnishings and furniture now as well. So definitely check that out.
And as well as design services as well. They offer design services. So if you need services as well as buying stuff, Oriana B are great.
Yeah, they just have incredible talent. They really, really, really recommend them.
Like just looking at the few back to back here, I'm like, we are pretty spoiled actually, because Pod Furniture is another, I would say, institution. It's been around a good while, and I love Pod Furniture. Like I just think like everything on their website is kind of like CA design, kind of cool mid-century, just very good quality. You know, feels like stuff that you'd have for a long time. And I just think their website's gorgeous. You can browse everything there. I just think, solid interiors choices, lovely bent wood kind of dining chairs, dining tables, kind of sculptural sofas and things like that if you want something a bit different and less traditional. I think there's some really gorgeous stuff.
Class. Q is my one. So I discovered this. I was down camping in Carrigsiveen last summer, that beautiful summer that we had, and I wandered into Quirk's Home Value, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a gigantic treasure trove. I was in there browsing fireplaces. I've since got one, my LeFou fireplace, obsessed with it. But they had fireplaces. They do this gorgeous slate, if anyone's looking for like slate paving or anything like that. They have that. They have an amazing range of just hardware, like if you're going in looking for tools or anything like that.
But
like their service is just glad. Like, do you ever walk into a shop and you just like, someone comes up and like, do you want a hand with anything? And you ask for something specific and they're like, absolutely. It's like they have access to Mary Poppins' handbag. Like you will find anything that you need in there, and it's just a wonderful.
They do literally everything for building products all the way through. pretty much.
Everything. Start to finish. I actually think you could probably
Like
do an entire
gardening,
house, start to
everything.
finish, quirks.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. You could. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Like
Your
everything
new
in
cars,
one.
I mean, yeah, they're amazing.
I've never been there, but their website looks comprehensive to say the least.
It's a good visit.
Or we're going local again. One of our favourite gift shops again is Rosalind's.
I love
I
Rosalind.
have so much from Rosalind's, like over the years. Like you said, like if you're going somewhere and you need a gift for something, there is no one. I've said it a million times. There is no one you won't find a gift for in
Oh
Rosalind's.
my God. Like anyone listening to this, if I have bought you a Christmas present this year, I got it in Rosalind's.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's a small little shop. It's up by the Beechwood Lewis stop in Rathmines, in Upper Rathmines. And they have, I don't know, everything. Just, again, really
Everything.
nice books. A really, really great selection of interiors books. They do like the Jerpoint glass. I love that for a present. They have beautiful stuff. Really nice fabrics, Foxford fabrics.
Yeah.
Bags. They have a great book selection, not just interiors books, but like novels and stuff like that. Chocolates. Like, oh
I have
God,
my coffee cups are from there.
do you know what I got actually a few years ago? I bought they had this unreal selection of fake flowers for inside, and they were giant, like these giant flowers. And my mom was looking for something for like the top of her stairs. And I got her like this huge jug and this big vase of flowers, and it just looks class, like it has to be put on the floor. It's beautiful.
And what are those? I don't know the brand now. I'm going to get it wrong, but a lot of people are getting those ceramic kind of pheasants. Do you ever see those? And they're all colourful. They're really colourful. No, look at them up. I'm Googling the name here because I don't know what they're called, but I've seen them in very cool interiors. I think they're called Pintad. Pinta. Yeah, they had them on the window,
class.
yeah. But they're very in at the moment, these ceramic pigeons. I know it sounds random, but they're very kind of sculptural, and like they were really popular gifts over the last few years, and you see them in a lot of houses. If you see it, you'll recognise it. But I always see those.
Oh, I see them online here. Yeah. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
beautiful.
They're beautiful. I have my coffee cups are from Rosalind's. They have this gorgeous kids section as well, with all the like kind of Scandi toy brands, Jellycat teddies, any shape you want. Like, I just think it's a treasure. Again, another treasure trove of like, there's no one you couldn't find a gift for in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Fit.
Okay, let's get on to S. S.
Clear winner.
Both, I mean, it's both our favourites. Come on.
Yeah.
Savvy
And
Kitchens.
you put me onto them. You put me onto them when I was looking for my kitchen. I didn't know where to go. Didn't know anything about kitchens. You were doing up your house in Dublin, and you were like, go down to Savvy Kitchens in Thurles. And I drove down there and met Dawn, and now I have the best kitchen that I could possibly have ever done.
Yeah. I mean, the quality for what you're paying for it, like it's, I'm not saying they're cheap kitchens or anything, because they're really good quality kitchens, but I just feel like the quality just, will outlast anything else you'll get for that.
Oh, I would have paid
point,
a lot
I
more
think.
for this kitchen
Yeah.
than I paid. So,
And just,
Savvy Kitchens
again,
and
customise anything. Like, if you can imagine it, they'll make it. Like, I wrecked their head with my kitchen this time, I'd say. I went to curve here. I don't want slather with it. Like, this kind of stain. We tried a million stains. I think Andy was probably about to kill me by the end. But
well, it's on the cover of House and Home now, so
Yeah.
it was all worth it.
so worth it. But the level of customization you can do here with Savvy is unreal, and they're lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's what, do you know what? One thing we always talk about as well on every episode is designing for how you're going to use the space first, like function over form. And they're brilliant at that. Like when you go down and talk to them, like your colour will come last. What comes first is how are you using it? Like you will literally fill out a questionnaire on how do you use your kitchen. And that I just think is unbeatable.
And I also think they're great with appliances. So I have a lot of appliances in my kitchen this time, but like they supply a lot of the good brands and Bora and Cooker and whatever, and they'll kind of talk you through all the models and what will fit your kitchen and your kind of needs the best. And I think access to those good appliance suppliers at decent prices is worth a lot in your kitchen plan as well. So
Agreed.
I think that's a big win for them.
Yeah.
T, look, there could be a million tile places here because all tile places are called Tile something, Tile X, Tile Expert, Tile Style, Tile... But one of the tile places I go back to again and again is Tiles and Terrazzo and Inchcore. I just think they've such a cool range, quite reasonable and like just a little bit trendy. And you know what I found when I was searching for my tiles? It's so hard to find matte tiles. So hard. And they just had such a good range, and their terrazzo tiles, real terrazzo tiles, are to die for if you're thinking about putting those in.
Yeah, they're fantastic. We were looking at them, weren't they? They at Ideal Homes last year, the year before, and they just had amazing,
Gorgeous.
really, such a range of terrazzo.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to find a range of the different colours, you know, a bit kind of warmer or cooler or whatever. And they do have a great range.
Yeah.
Okay. You is one. So
we were a bit stumped here, weren't we?
We were a bit stumped, and then this one came to my head because I'd heard of them a lot and had associated them with quality. But then when I Googled them, some of the reviews were a bit mixed, so maybe just check it out yourself if you are thinking about it. But this is Ulster Carpet, so they're a textile manufacturer in Northern Ireland, and they would have been really well known for like supplying like really good quality like wool carpets. They would have supplied a lot of hotels, the kind of higher end hotels, and would have had a really good name for quality and for longevity. But for whatever reason, some of the reviews when I just Googled them today were a little bit mixed. So
maybe they've changed.
Check them out yourselves and see what you think. But I know my perception of them had always been high quality.
Always. And I always remember my mom even referencing that when I was younger. Yeah. So they've been around a long time, but haven't used them of late, so I can't stand over it.
Yeah, same.
If you're in Cable Street or that side of Dublin City, Vintage Dublin is fantastic. Mm-hmm. Again, antiques. I think they're great for mirrors actually, and very reasonable for kind of gilt mirrors and antique mirrors and things like that. But they've a whole horde of vintage antiques, whatever, in the shop over there, and they have a pretty good online catalogue as well. And I can't remember the guy's name there, but if you're looking for something very specific, he is good. He'll go digging for you and he'll find something. So if you have a particular chimney breast that you want to fill with an extra large mirror to a certain size, definitely get in contact with them because they'll find something, I think. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of a great online catalogue, Woo Design, brilliant online shop. And I know they are in Dublin, but they, and again, we're back to like everything from there that I've ever gotten has been great, but it's very well priced, I would say.
Ridiculous catalogue, absolutely ridiculous catalogue. I actually used to go to their showroom when I was out in Blanchardstown because I used to work in one of the business parks really close to it, so I used to pop in there a bit when I was doing my last house. But now I think they've moved into the city somewhere. I'm not sure where. Dorset Street, that's where it is. So Upper Dorset Street in Phibsborough is where they are now, and they have a showroom there, but their online catalogue is off the wall huge. So like what you'll see in store is like such a fraction of what they actually have. So have a look online. If you see something, definitely go in. They'll probably have the fabric swatches and books and all that to see it there. But I got the most recent thing I bought from there was my media unit. And really well priced for the size of the media unit. It was a brand called Wood, WOOD. And I also bought chairs from there a while back. Do you remember I had lounge chairs in my last house in my living room? Two kind of herringbone kind of bentwood ones. Yeah. Dutch Bone was the brand. I bought them from there as well. Really good place. Yeah. Really good place.
They've such a range. Like it's really likely that you'll find, if you're looking for that last little kind of bit, to fit into a scheme, it's likely you'll find it there.
Yeah. We did get X.
Is one that I love. Huh?
We did get X.
We got X. It's one that I love. I've been in there a good few times. I have used them in projects for other people a couple of times, and their service has always been brilliant. Like I just find the staff in the showroom really good. So it's XO Tile. They are just down off Camden Street. They have a really fun, unusual, nice range. If you're looking for something a bit different in your tiling, like a particular colour, bolder pattern, something like that. They have a great range. So XO Tile.
They do.
Fantastic.
And I also, like you said, a few clients have dealt with them and have only positive experiences so far. Great to deal with. And I think Grania Gillette was talking about them as well when she was, remember she tiled her downstairs bathroom, her little toilet, her WC, and she was saying they were so nice to kind of help her do it herself and what she'd need and blah, blah, blah. So really helpful, really cool range for something different. Definitely tell them out.
Yeah, love them. Why? Do you remember we both came across these at the same time? We were at the Ideal Home Show and we were browsing around and something caught, I think like two separate things in the same display like caught each of our eyes. So that's Yates Country Antiques. They're down on Francis Street along with a whole like we could have put Francis Street in as a F because there's just such a range of amazing antique shops there. But I think these might be my favourite. They have amazing antiques, incredible quality. I don't know how they do their sourcing, but they do it very, very well. well worth checking out.
Now they're definitely on the kind of upper to high end of
Yeah.
antiques level, like
Yeah.
as in they're ready to go into your house, whereas some of the other ones, like the vintage shops, might be a bit battered. You might need to do a bit of polish or whatever, or waxing. But the Yates Country Antiques, I think it caught our eye because the pieces were so unbelievably gorgeous when we saw them at the Ideal Home Show. I think
Yeah.
it was like club chairs or something that I was looking at, and some old leather, and then you were looking at some, so like a sideboard or some cool
Yeah, it's
sideboard,
kind
or
of a
drink
rose-esque kind of
sideboard or
sideboard
something.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
like some of the pieces, if you're looking for something pretty special or something kind of rare, they'll probably be the place to go for antiques, I think, for that.
Yeah, and again for antiques, we've a lot in this country. Like we're well
Yeah.
serviced, but I just have never seen anything in there that I wasn't like, wow, look at the quality of that. That's incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's country.
And we
And
got to Z.
We got a Z. Zazinus Gallery, also on Francis Street. They're an art gallery, and they're so much fun. Just walk in, be wowed. You know, the staff in there, like the owner, they know their stuff absolutely backwards. It's another place, if you're looking for something in particular and you have a bit of patience and maybe a bit of money, you're definitely going to get it in there. Amazing art and pieces, objets for your home.
Nice.
And just a great browse. Just pop in for a browse. Like it's a wonder. And then stay on Francis Street all day because you won't be able to leave. So much nice.
Yeah, there's so
things around
much.
there.
If you're doing up your house and you're toward the end, just go to Francis Street, go around there, nose
Yeah.
around.
Even like the what used to be the NCBI, the Vision Ireland shop. They've
huge.
brilliant second-hand furniture in there, much more affordable prices. The Oxfam there is amazing. That whole street is fantastic.
Yeah. We got one for all of them for you guys. Yeah.
There you go. A to Z. Shop Irish, guys.
Shop Irish, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's week, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
If you found this episode helpful, please hit subscribe, give us a few stars, and best of all, send it to someone else who you think would like it so they can subscribe too. Thank you.